Hello and welcome to Serengard, my single player Let's Play world. Here I am for the world tour, yee-hoo, in my original spawn house. And as you can see in the background here, I did have my little rules and things that I allow myself to do, and I've got some jobs to do there as well, which I need to put on the new project wall. The one thing that I haven't got on here is that I can, oh no, yeah, I can TP. I haven't actually cheated any materials like en masse for ages. So that is just like, if I'm going backwards and forwards and I need to finish a build, I will just like maybe give myself, I need one trapdoor or one something or other. I will just give myself things like that. But yeah, TP, and I do use spectator to wander around. So I'm not quite sure how long this tour will take, and I might hop from like survival to spectator for a little while. But this is spawn. Now I think I will go into spectator now, so that you can see the overall area. This seed was one that we used in the MHC. It was the prismarine pie seed in large biomes. This was an island with an ocean monument next to it. And I thought, ooh, I want an ocean monument because I wanted the prismarine for the Victorian roofs, which I haven't used yet. So I decided to use the seed, but just in normal biomes. And as you see, this wasn't quite an island, but this is where I spawned. I did the spawn house here. I set up a mine. I think I've set the spawn to about here. I made this in when we got the new like stairs and slabs in smooth sandstone and things. So this was my original mine down here. Let's have a quick tootle down here because you don't often see what goes on here. And I had forgotten that I had set up a little minecart thing because I have actually mined quite a lot down here, and I will have got first diamonds and things down here. Can't quite remember where they were. And then when we got the new deep slate, the deep dark, I tunneled down here to find all the good stuff. Oh, this is going to be a bit so I've got one, what have I got in here? Random things. I've got one bit here and then it goes further down here. Branched off there. And across here to find more diamonds probably. How weird. I've been in here. Oh, because we've got another spawner. But how did I not get that diamond? I think that other updates have generated things and already generated chunks, because I think some of the world looks slightly different. And then this is my original nether portal, and this was when all of the new nether update came. I decided to decorate the room like this, but we are not going to go into the nether today. So as you can see, I made a lovely natural wheat field here. I've got a little pond, pumpkin patches, a little vegetable garden, got a couple of friends here. I did put the llamas in here that kept spawning, but obviously then they kept despawning. This is my horse Spot. No, Misty. Oh, I thought I'd called a horse Spot. Oh well. And then have you two got names? No. A couple of donkeys. So this is the original spawn village. This is Coalfell in the land of Serengard. I do need to do these, make some of these for the other places. And then this is my enchanting tower, which I very rarely come up to these days. And yeah, enchanting. This was my original storage room in here, but then I changed it for kind of a little, like, this was the first armor, iron armor, and first pickaxe, presumably first iron sword. I don't think I've named them, have I? No. Then we run along this path here. This was when we got the diorite walls. I made some birch trees. This was the original food farm that I did, and I do like leaving the kind of the original bits, so that's why that is there. This is my kind of first sheep farm, and I just used to run around shearing them before I got made the wool farm across there. Double gate so they can't get out. And then I really love this area. Did the nether brick fences and the lilacs to make it all look quite magical. Then this path comes along to, I think I class this still as Coalfell. I don't think this had another name. My thought was I was going to put villagers in here and trade with them, so that's why they've got the gate on the inside, but I never did. So yeah, I haven't actually done anything with these. I must finish doing the interiors of that. But yes, I really love this place. This was the, oh, I do have a llama. He's got a very smart purple. I think he just didn't despawn because I put a carpet on him. Yeah, I love this place. Stables are so that I can actually ride the horses around if I want to. But this is the inn. I won't go in every single one, but they are actually decorated inside. This goes round the market square, so I came back in when we got the moss and replaced a lot of the things with the moss. This is the, not the market square, the village green, sorry, village green, with a kind of a monument in the middle of it. And there we've got this little kind of fish shack. And gosh, I haven't been here for ages. Like, come down to this like little dock area. It's got the little boats and a kind of warehouse, like harbour master's place. I need to do some better lighting in here actually. And then we've got a little dock that goes out here. Boat. It's hard to do small boats, but I quite like this one. It turned out quite nicely. Oh, we've got like a map in here, which actually I think was a buried, I have a feeling that was a buried treasure map, but it doesn't have the X on it. And then back here, did I put that there? I can't remember. Just like little kind of buildings and things to populate this. Got the back of the inn there with their little like, garden. And then we've had, someone's had like got a little picnic blanket out there, got a bench. I don't think any of these are furnished, so actually that's something that I need to do. No, they're not finished. So we've got a few little buildings here, all in the same, similar style. Got a little flower shop, and at the time, Aramakutu family were watching me a lot on YouTube, and I decided to name the little flower stand after them. And then this was going to be like the shop where I put all the things that I could cheat in, like the end rods and things that like from the nether and stuff that I didn't like going to, but have I actually put anything in here? And I was going to have to make myself come here and get them, but I actually ended up going to the end. Oh, and getting things like that. So progress. So we've got a little picnic area at the end here, and then this was my AFK fishing, which obviously is obsolete at the minute. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff. Oh, I'm going to need a new bow, because my bow, look, is 77 durability. Oh, I've got a book there. Oh, I haven't got a trident yet. So, and then this goes down to, I'll go down the thingy. Oh, there's a lush cave down there. This goes down to my zombie farm, and I've got another enchanting setup here. And then I built a mob farm here. Just simple thing. I think it must be in a slime chunk as well. So yeah, oh, that's interesting. I did it like that. I made my other mob farm on the super flat differently to this, so maybe I could change this and it would be a bit better. Oops. And then down here there were mine shafts, so there was a cave spider spawner. So I made this, well, I got some help from Racecrafter, and I have actually modified the collection bit a tiny bit. So I've got my cave spider thing there, and I'll just show you. Yeah, this all comes out into the oh, well, sorry, that was my original cave spider spawner, because I do have another one. And then from the little village over here we go across a bridge to my tree farm. And again, this was when the stripped wood came out, and the stairs and slabs in the different things, the diorite and the andesite and things. So all of this inside is like bottom slabs. So other than the bits where the trees are growing, if I don't put saplings in, this should all be spawn proof. So I should be safe to chop trees at night. And I did have spruce trees here, 4x4, but I've cut down so many spruce trees over at Woodville that I don't really need any. But yeah, we've got all the tree types in here, all the original tree types, and then it's kind of built on this like little peninsula. I do need to do something with the end bit here. And then the last bit to show you of the original, you can just, oh no, I've got two little bits. You can just see a glimpse of one of them there. And you might have been able to see a glimpse of some of it through there. But you go on this little path around here, and you've got more of the decorations on the paths here. Then you go through this magical door. And again, this was the Nether update, so I made this into a warped and crimson wood gathering place, which again I haven't really used a lot, because I do now tend to brave the Nether and go and harvest things from there. But I've got a chest under here with all the things that I need and that I've harvested. And then if you go into this bit through here, this is the crimson one. Is that chicken still there? For ages there was oh yeah, he's still there. Oh dear, that poor chicken. It's been on that ledge for years. For about 3 years. Yeah, so that is the little crimson the little crimson bit. I've come around the back of the spawn house here. I've got a dock, because I did used to use the boat a lot to get across to there. And while I was building in this spawn bit, my vision was to have to be able to see across and see log cabins. So that was the next project that I started. But this, we've got visitors behind there. This is my potion brewing building. Look out. I need to remember to put some pressure plates. So yeah, I didn't remember until I saw the video. I have actually got a water source under here. So I've got all my potion stuff, and then there's nothing up here. It is like a bottom slab again, so nothing will spawn in here. But I do like the materials that I've used here. I think again this was the Caves and Cliffs update, so that's why I've used the deep slate in it. I've obviously got the nether wart here. Right, am I going to be able to show you this without pillagers? And then I've got like, because a lot of times on beaches all the seaweed and things are black on the sands, so I've put these kind of like black rocks and things. And then this was an original like little kind of feature, and I just put slabs on here so it wouldn't all fall in. Maybe it was a smuggler's cove at some point. I did try, they're way over there. Got a bit of greenery. Oh, I do still have the turtle. I did try growing some turtle eggs here, but I didn't protect them from zombies very well, so they got stamped. Just quickly, whilst I'm here, a journey that I've done quite a lot is coming this way across the water. I have a desert village over here, and I think this is where I've got some of the sand, and I don't know if I was going to yeah, I think I was going to try and do a trading post out here. Maybe that is something that I could do. So because I have actually patched up the holes and things in the village, so I have got a couple of villagers in here. So that's oh yeah, there is somebody in here. That's maybe a future project. Back at Coalfell, and I did have like I've got a path that starts going this way, and I do need to finish it. So I've got a route that comes this way. You can see the torches, where I'm going to put a path that comes through here. Again, this was very early on. Where? Oh, the torch has stopped. Where does it go? Oh, here. Oh, now that's interesting. I really don't think that was here before. That is really interesting, because I didn't think that generator chunks could change, but I don't remember this being here when I first, because look, my torch is there and one's here, and I would have put torches like around that way. It would be interesting to see on previous videos if I've got this bit on. But we go across here. Actually, where am I going? Here. Across here. Torches. Oh, this is where I'm going. Oh yes, okay. So yeah, I am going the way that I was going. This is Woodville, and I have secured it. It's on 2 levels. I have secured it from nasties because this is where my trading villagers are. So I've got one guy that wanders around, that's fine, but then I've got a farmer in here. I don't think I can open there. Farmer. I've got a pet here. I don't think you've got a name, have you? In later times, I got my looting 2 villager in here, I think. Hello. Oh, and you haven't got anything. And I remade this house. I think I remade a lot of that's the original house. And I made this one bigger. But this is my house in the village. Just got some basic things in here. Stables again, because that road was for me to come across with the horse. I've got a Fletcher, although I tend to use this Fletcher, the other Fletcher. Librarian, Silk Touch Librarian. I tend to use that Fletcher there. I've got a mason for bricks and quartz, so I did use him a lot with the industrial thing. Oh, this was my, I decided that I possibly needed a mine here, so like while I was over here, I've got a mine. And then I've got my sugarcane, I've got another librarian over here. And yeah, I possibly need to extend this this villager hall. Have I got somebody in here? Oh yes, you're asleep. You must be a librarian. I know these guys are kept safe, but just in case. So then, I extended my wheat farms back here because I felt like I needed more resources to trade. So yeah, maybe expansion of this area at some point. And then you come up here, good view of the village. Oh yeah, this is when I was trying to get oh, I can see you, zombie. You can't get my villagers though. This is when I was trying to get the 9 cats achievement, and I've just left all of my miscellaneous cats here. That's funny. So then this is one of the railway stations. The video of building the other one got quite good views, which is always nice. Of course, I don't have a minecart, do I? Now I do. Let's go. So this is pretty straight. It takes you all the way back to Woodville. And this one's only a single track. The other one that I made over the industrial is a double, but that's fine. This is rural. So then you get off this. This is just the same as the other building. And you come up this path. And we get to this bit, which was the 2 cabins that you could see from across there. And again, I had a couple of wandering trader llamas, but they despawned. I used to get the boat, used to bring the boat in there, so I might put a little dock in there at some point. But yes, this was going to be another little storage room, because I was kind of going to have a base here, but then decided not to. This was, oh yeah, when we got all the professions for the villagers, so I decided just to put all of the new workstations in here. But this also has a little bed, and I decorated it. And then if I need to, I've got some storage up here as well. Not that I've got anything. in them. Yeah, sweet. I do like these little cabins. And so then I've got my campfire. And I'm going to build a log cabin around this. This is my auto smelter. Oh, I didn't realise I had glass in there. I might take that. And then these, yeah, this is my chorus fruit, which has never ever grown. It's been like this for ages. AFK spot, yeah, more cats. And ooh, it's actually, oh, I was going to see if this was going to grow here, so I might build a building around here. Might actually just make one of these here an AFK spot. And then so I need to build some more cabins around here. That is the plan, and do some more custom trees. And then you come round this path here, and then this is my glowberry farm, which I haven't used for a while. I don't know if I can remember how to use it. Did I put instructions somewhere? This is a design by Racecrafter that he sent me the schematic, and I built it, and built a little cabin round. Oh, I've also got cocoa beans in here as well. A passive cocoa bean farm. But yeah, that is my little cabin for that. And then coming on to the kind of, I wouldn't say ski lodge, alpine lodge. This is a huge building, but this one houses my mending villager. Hello. Who I got him down to 2 because I found him. He's called Beach Bum. I found him as a zombie villager. But yeah, this is my moss farm. Again, I haven't used it for a while, and again it is I think it might be wattles. I can't remember. Again, Racecrafter helped me with the schematic with that. So yes, it needed a rather big building around it. And then we come across this bridge here, across the gorge, which I think I widened it. I certainly made it join, or did I? No. Oh, I am going to make it join that bit. Maybe it was the other bit. To my second original storage room. So I have just moved out of this one to go into the industrial estate, because I just started with these chests and then like got all of the ones up there. But I think I was going to like keep the majority of, you see how much spruce I've got. To keep the majority of things over here. Oh, I've still got maps and things over here as well. Yeah, dragon head, because I did the dragon fight, and some armor. Yeah, that will be when I got my netherite armor, and I just left the armor there. I decided to put a little carrot and a potato farm in here, custom tree, and this was kind of all my farming things. So the first one I did was the melon farm, which turns it into bone meal. Oh no, oh, I thought I was doing that into bone meal. Maybe I wasn't. Presumably I wasn't. Oh well. Yeah. So and I tamed some foxes like by catching them in this bit, but I don't know. And I tamed them, bred them, so I should have the little baby one, but I don't know where it is. I've got 2 of my dogs here. Oh, 3 dogs. You don't have names either. Little wheat farm next to this little cabin here, and yeah, I wanted to do the grass roofs, and really I should build some with like moss on the roofs. I don't want to change these ones because because it's nostalgia. But this is my 2 High flower farm. This is Vidigavia design. You need to put the redstone bit there and turn it on for it to work. But yeah, I have to put instructions on. Leave it up equals on. And this is my little sugarcane cabin. But I've put some twisted vines here as well. But obviously, because I'm not over here very often, I need to AFK really. I've just taken sugarcane out, so might build bigger versions of these. I put some cows here because I was always getting pillagers, and it's always handy to have cows around for the milk. And then the sawmill was done quite early on, but I have made modifications to it in recent ones, so you've probably seen that. So I'll just have a quick glance into here. With the little things on the back there, and the little wagon there as well. And then this bit is the first bit of the managed forest that I did. I don't normally wander around in the night, but Foxton by the Sea looks awesome. These are the docks at Woodlock. I've not got no villagers around, so that's fine. And I started off with these, the kind of the harbour master's house here. I haven't done anything inside upstairs, so I need to decorate that. But he has got like a little office in the bottom here. And then these warehouse buildings were inspired by the houses in Bergen. Sorry, the warehouses on the docks in Bergen in Norway, and I built this little house as well. So this path goes up through the managed forest up to the sawmill that way. This is all decorated. And then you come along here, and I just popped another little house in here. Is this decorated? Yes, it is. And then we've got the back of the warehouses here with the bits where they bring the wood through. This is a little crane that was modelled on one that I saw in a picture at Gloucester Docks. I'm amazed I remember all of these bits, but yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. So it just gives a little bit of life to round here. And then recently I came through and just put a little bit of life onto the docks here as well. So a crane and a load of like cargo and things. I will at some point build a ship here, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get around to doing that. And then one of these buildings is the map room, which I probably need to update. So you see here we've got Foxton by the Sea on here and villages. The green bit is where we are now at Woodlock. I'm not quite sure that they go together actually. And then I've got this, which is Coalfell, and the tree farm, so that's the original bit there. And then on this one, again, I need to update this because I don't have all of the industrial and I don't have a banner on it. But this has got Woodlock, Woodville. It hasn't got the original spawn. And Foxton by the Sea up there, and then the new like this one bit here is the industrial, and then we've got the railway stations, which we will come to soon. And yes, you can hear there's nothing in there. I need to do something in there. You can hear my kitty cats. This was for the achievements, because I am doing some of the achievements. So I do have a lot of I do have all of the cats in here, and obviously wrote down which ones they were. That is it for Woodlock. We go along this path I made a very long time ago. Comes round here. Again, I don't think I've got any villagers here, so it doesn't matter if we've got zombies around. And then I just saw this the other day. It's just like just glimpsing little bits of your world. And when I made this path, those buildings weren't there. I just love it. So then we come across this bridge. Through this tunnel. And come out to Foxton by the Sea. The first building I built was this one. It's like a Victorian, was it the second colonies? So more of an American Victorian style, all furnished inside, and then I've got the seaside houses here. We've got a cafe. Most of these are furnished, some of them aren't. Again, I won't go into all of them. This one's going to be a florist with rooms above, and I love the way this turned out. It looks especially good in shaders, which well, it looks good now, but I'm not going to go into the shaders. Then I did like a little kind of raft and little area here that people are enjoying. Oh, I can put bamboo rafts down, can't I? Yes. So we've got stairs to come down here, and then at the back, I decided to finish it here to end the street here. But then these are the backs, so they've got like a little kind of communal alleyway, I guess. But they've got individual gardens or yards at the back. Then we've got this little alleyway here that takes you back out to this bit here. Put all the grass and things on the side there just to make it look less generic. And I also, this is why the conduit's here, and I need to move it. I also like flat raised all of this up because it was just this is the original level. And I thought the Victorian bathers want somewhere to paddle, so I made it all shallow here, and the creeper is enjoying the boat. He's been in there for a very long time. So then we come back up the path. You can go that way, or you can come this way into the kind of the newest bit. I was just making these Victorian terraces in a recent episode, and I've done all of the interiors except one, and I'm taking the view that Sunfire took of just doing like really quite simple, just so that you can see something from the outside, because there are so many interiors to do. Then this was the second house that I built here. This was based on I think it was a Victorian gardener's cottage that I found online. Really love the way that this turned out, and this houses my bee production, and then this is again just based on a Victorian house. So this path is going to go round this way. I'm going to build some more houses. It's going to loop up with this, and then I'm going to have a path across to the industrial district. So we don't need to linger here very much, but just for you to see it from above. Then this is my bridge from the railway station. So I love the use of the mangrove here for the signals. the coal merchants. Got the little yard here, and then it is going to at some point go that way, but I'm not quite sure to where. And then we've got the little waiting room in here, and I will need to put a path here to somewhere. So we go across the along the bridge. You can see the wheat fields from here and the farmhouse. Across to this quaint little station, and then the track goes back round to past the managed spruce forest, and I'm going to have another station over there, and then it's going to loop round. Thought that that could go to that village across there, and that I could bring villagers via the, or that way maybe via the train line, and actually set up a villager trading hall in the industrial district. That's a thought. So then I've got a path, actually yes, I've got a path that goes from behind the railway station. Must make a proper path that comes round to the wheat fields that I've just made. Through here, I'm going to make some more along here. I've got signs, and then this is the little farmhouse, which I made on the Obsidian Order season 2 and did a swap with the interior. So I did the exterior, Sunfire did an exterior, and then we swapped, and I did his interior and he did my interior. So we've got little gardens around here, and then this is, oh yes, we'll go along that path. Actually, we'll go along that path now, shall we? This path starts off at the back of the sawmill. I won't go all on the path with you. Goes past this village, which I think had an armourer in there. Are we nearly there? Are we nearly there yet? Oh, this is interesting. Did I start to make a bridge that was going to be tall enough for, like, I don't know what, I don't know. Oh, skeleton. I don't quite know what was happening there. Do you think we're almost there? Are we almost there? Yes, we are almost there. I'm sure it didn't come through quite like that. Yes, I am here. This marks a day's ride from Woodlock on a horse, I think, not by foot. So what I wanted to do was like make these little inns every like day away, so that this heads off to the mesa that way. I know I TP myself and I've got a portal, but I did want to link all of these places by roads as well. So this is the stables, and then obviously the torches go this way because I haven't done a second go, but that's again something that that could be done. And then the thought is to have these paths, and then I can build things off these paths, not necessarily right next to each other, but just so that you can travel through and you can see different bits through the landscape. So I'm thinking, where else do I need to show you? And some of the places we can get to via the Nether. I haven't done anything in the jungle. You've been to the Badlands. So now let's go to the flower farm. This will remind me of the tunnels and things that I've made here. So this is where the flower farm brings you out. I've got a village over here. And again, I haven't been out here for ages. And again, these were schematics from Racecrafter that I think I might have just copied and pasted in. So I've got one here and one up here. They do different flowers, but I think they cover everything. Oh no! Pigs come through! No! Go back! Go back! You don't want to be in here. No, you don't want to be in here. Oh no. Right, let's go to the Blaze Farm. So this is the Blaze Farm. It is not particularly good. Yeah, it's not particularly good design because they see me and I get hit a lot. But I need to sort it out a little bit. Oh, why are they all over here as well? But this is my fortress. The wither skeletons tend to go along here. I've killed quite a lot along here. And that's where I got my skulls from. But yeah, I had a terrible time in this fortress. Look at all the blazes, they're just all over the place. Why are they all over the place? Because I think there was another, is there another spawner? They shouldn't be, should they be spawning outside of this bit? Oh, it's because there's a spawner here. So I could technically have a double spawner, but that's not. And so we did. So if we carry along this tunnel, now I can't remember how I found this mangrove swamp. I don't know if I just dug and dug and dug, so I was like a long way away. 1.19. So you would have to go back and have a look to see how I did this. So yeah, if you remember, I spawned in this cavern because we're under an ocean, and I have since torched it all up because I do want to build in here. The idea is maybe to bring the Obsidian Order Season 2 base and recreate it under here, seeing as, no, sorry, the Obsidian Order Season 1 base and build it under here, seeing as the cavern that I chose in the Season 2 was quite small, and it would be quite nice to have those builds in somewhere else. But if I can, I can't remember how to get up to the mangrove swamp. Right, it was another 1,000 blocks to the mangrove swamp, so I've just TP'd myself here. So I did have a little tree growing area here. I think I had a wheat farm there as well. But this was the mangrove swamp. And I need to make a better way in. Oh yeah. So you can get a boat. You can bring a boat in around this bit, and I made a little kind of starter home here. Some mushrooms, and I started to grassify all of the mud because I wanted to use the mud in the paths. So I've made another little kind of tree stump house here. Did some floating candles and some kind of lantern-y things with a lichen. Bring a path through here. I can't hear above the noise of my fan, but it does tinkle when you go across the amethyst in the path. So this is as far as I got. I kind of ran out of steam for this because I was away from the base, and I think maybe if I make like a proper base here and gather all the resources and things from here. I do have a storage room down here. This is my little underground storage room, and I made a little underground wheat farm here as well because the one over there wasn't loaded in, so obviously you need wheat for the packed mud. So that was down here, a little double wheat farm. I didn't get much done here, like I say, but I'm hoping that because I haven't gone too far on this bit, oh, there's a village over there, that maybe when I update to 1.20 that some of the 1.20 areas might be across here, and like I say, I'm going to do the obsidian order build in the cavern there. After that tour, I probably have got some things to add to this to this project board. The other one that I didn't mention was I wanted to make like a kind of a henge over at Coalfell. But I hope you have enjoyed this tour of my world of 4 years. Yes, 4 years, only 40 episodes. Oh, let's see how many stats. What is it? Time played? 17.36 days. 17.36 days played. That doesn't seem like a lot of time, does it? Especially spread over 4 years, but this is what I have achieved in the 4 years, and I am looking forward to adding bits and bobs to this world. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please hit the like button and consider subscribing so you can see where else I take this world. And I hope to see you in the next one, where I'm going to update to 1.20. Yay! Thanks for watching. Bye!